Okay. As a British, unfortunately. Oh no. Why do you have to remind me, Neri? What the hell? Is there something you don't recommend to do in the UK because it's considered rude there? Yes. Don't call people chavs. If you call someone a chav in the UK, that's rude. There's nothing else really, I would say. Like, I think some things that people consider rude are not rude here. Like the F word. There is a word, a 3-lettered word beginning with F. Okay? And it ends in G and it begins with F. And that's not rude because it is slang for a cigarette. And it's used more often than you think. So that is not rude. The other one is... What's the other one? Oh, C. It begins with C and it ends in NT. That is also not rude. It's normally a word you would say between friends or something. And yeah, it's like a joke word. It's not rude. It's like a word you would use between friends. Yes. Yes. See you next Tuesday. Can't say can't because nothing is impossible. Shut up! What else? There's something you don't recommend to do in the UK because it's considered rude. Never invite someone over and then not offer a cup of tea. I think that would be considered rude. You have to offer, like... I mean, these days people just say, would you like a drink? It's not like, would you like a cup of tea? It's like, would you like a drink? Do you want something to drink? Or something like that. If you don't offer, then you're considered rude. But they won't say it to you. They'll go home. That's one thing that British people suck at, confrontation. They will go home and then talk about you to other people, but they won't say it to your face. They'll just be like, oh, yeah, you were so nice. Thank you so much. You're such a good host. But then behind your back, they'll be like, this person was awful. They didn't even offer me a cup of tea. Oh! Would you like some tea and biscuits? Exactly. I mean, normally you don't even offer the biscuits because there should already be snacks on your table in front of them, and then you just say help yourself. But most of the time a lot of people will not actually eat it. It's like a whole thing. But yeah, they're not doing it to be rude. If they're not eating it, it's because they're being too polite and they don't want to eat it because it's your food. So it's kind of like it's a two-way thing. But yeah, there's a lot of unwritten rules, I guess. Also, I would say don't offer tips because that's a very American thing. There's no reason to tip anyone here. I think the only exception to that is like Uber actually has it on their app when you're delivering food and stuff. You can tip them, right? Same with like Deliveroo and that. But like if you go to a restaurant or something, most of the time they don't ask for a tip. I think there are certain ones that do. I can't remember which ones though, but it's not necessary. You don't have to because it's already like their wages and everything are already considered in the price of the food and stuff. So it's not like tipping is not a necessity here. It's optional. I only tip if we were given exceptional service, as that's what tipping is for. Yeah, exactly. Tips are only there if you feel the need to because someone's just performed above and beyond. It's an optional thing. It's not necessary. So yeah. We tip at a restaurant, but it's literally just a few quid left on the table. Yeah, like normally you just round it up, right? Because you'd be like, just keep the change. Let's say you have a bill of like £35. You just put 40 and say keep the change. Yeah, that's normal. But they see that as kind as well, so yeah. But yeah, that's yeah.